Willis County Attorney Don Klein says the deadly shooting of a man during a chase was justified.
Klein noted that Stephen Phipps was shot and killed by police and had a gun during the traffic stop, did not follow officers' instructions, and pointed his weapon at police. Klein's opinion is in line with the Omaha Police Department, who decided after going over the video evidence, the officers were threatened by Phipps and acted accordingly.
Last week, 6 News spoke with Phipps' family, who says Phipps acted out of fear and did not deserve to be shot.